Hello guys, welcome to London Players Guild. My name is Peter and today we are going to be talking about a new fab that is happening in the TCG world at the moment, which is Fab TCG. It's Fab TCG, if you don't know, it's a flesh and blood trading card game that has been designed by published by Legend Story Studios from New Zealand. It's a card game that is taking over the market rapidly. It endorsed itself to the collectors with the first editions, with a recorded amount of boxes and a special rarity, or rather special foiling, that only shows up in the first edition of the booster boxes. Yeah. Flesh and Blood, if you've not heard about it till now, is a card game where you duel against your opponent using your own class. You have a hero, you have a weapon for your hero and the basic equipment, and you just duke it out with your opponent or with multiple opponents in what they called Ultimate Pit Fight, which I think is an amazing title for the multiplayer format. Yeah, deck building is very creative. It's a very creative game as well. It is best of one, which I am not a big fan of, but after playing multiple games, I think best of one suits this game really, really well. They also have an amazing artwork, and yeah, we're going to be having another video, totally different video, introducing you fully to Flesh and Blood. We're going to have how to play, we're going to have lore videos. I'm really endorsed into that, and I might or might have not just bought 2 cases of the first 2 sets in Unlimited just to have some cards to play with. Yeah, we are coming up on the release of a new set, set 4 for the game. The game is just about a year old, I think, or just over. And the new set Monarch is coming out on May the 7th this year. And we've been through some exciting spoilers. Just to give you an idea, we got 4 classes, 3 of which are old classes, and we have 1 new class which has been spoiled today by Alpha Investment. The new class is Illusionist, which lets you ditch some damage. You can create illusionary barriers and just defend some damage. But beside that, we have subtypes for the heroes, which is Shadow and Light. So we have those demonic looking guys. I'm going to put some actually on the screen now. So we have here Livia, Shadowborn Abomination, which is the Shadow Brute hero. You can see she's that. Brute heroes are known for attacking with high power attacks. So you can see that she's like that bulky. You see that if she's going to smack you, it's going to hurt badly. But you can also see that demonic appearance in her. As we can see here, display your otherworldly brute strength as Livia, Shadowborn Abomination. Fulfilling the will of the shadows has granted her powers beyond human imagination, keeping their bloody type at bay. Livia is a shadow brute that plays powerful blood debt cards, but must keep feeding her banished zone every turn to avoid paying her fiendish debt. So this is the perfect showing of making the deal with the demons. And this is literally making a deal with the demons. You get the power from those demons, but if you're not careful, they will just burn you out. Because you take damage based on the amount of that blood debt you have in your banished zone. On the other hand, you do need cards in the banished zone to summon the demons. We're going to go through that in just a second on what are the demons. For now, I just want to go into... let's go into the Chain Bound by Shadows. This is personally my favorite one. So once per turn, you can create a shackle token, which will start milling you. Your next Runeblade or Shadow action, this turn gains go again. So it gives you that additional action. You can do a bit more, but that also means that the more you use this ability, the more you will be punished because you will start losing your deck. So here we have a description of Chain. Even as he races to make the creature's power his own, feeding and placating it with the souls of the light, Chain walks a razor-thin line on the very edge of the void. Chain is a runeblade that calls upon the shadow to empower his actions at the cost of binding his soul with soul shackle tokens. Be careful how much you sacrifice in your quest for power, else you gamble your own soul in the process. So here we have another that portrayal of having a deal with a demon, right? This demon doesn't deal damage from you, it doesn't take your blood directly. It shackles your soul to fulfill whatever it needs. It gives you power and you can take that power, but as a price your soul is shackled. And the same as in Magic the Gathering, in this game your soul or your mind is representing your deck. So you keep on losing cards from your deck the more you use this power. And this is not a debt that you can repay just once. You need to keep on repaying it if you used it at least once. It's a very, from card game point of view, those abilities are very strategic. They're very powerful in what they do, but they also have a cost that is going to be going on and on and on, and you need to keep an eye on that. Then we are actually going to look at some of the demons. So this is Blasmoffet, the Soul Harvester. So this is the demon that signed a contract with Levia. So Blasphemous, we have a description here. The Harvester's domain is a sea of gluttonous waste. Conception incarnate, a hunger for power only sated by devouring the bodies of friend and foe alike. Summon this dark entity into being and draw power from your bargain with Blasmoffet, sating its bloodlust with each attack. So the new type in the game is the demon ally, well, the ally cards, right? So it sounds a lot like Planeswalkers. So you can't defend those. They're 6 damage and 6 health. At the end of the turn, they do heal to maximum. So if they're not killed, they're not killed. Not sure if you... they can be attacked and they can be defended with a shield. Not sure if you can use the defense reaction though. If you can, that could be actually quite interesting. We are still waiting for some rules on those. And once per turn they can attack. It does take your action, but if you have some go against, if you play this, you will have that attack. It's a very powerful demon. Yeah, it just hits hard every single turn. And also looks amazing. This is a token, so this is created by another card, so you can't actually put this in the deck. It's not that easy. You put it in your deck and you play it. You need to play another card that has a very steep requirement. And it's also a legendary tag, so you can only play one of those in the deck. Then we have Ursa the Soul Reaper. So Ursa the Soul Reaper is the demon that is possessing Chain. So the Runeblade hero, this is the one that soul shackles you. Amidst the impenetrable darkness, the Reaper radiated a faint rippling light, like the bright after image which accompanies a wildfire. The wisp of smoke which rises from an extinguished flame. Ursa reaps the souls of the living and the dead, harnessing the raw energy to fuel its incessant assault. So this is another demon ally, this time for Chain. Once per turn you can attack, it's again a 6/6. While Ursa is attacking a hero with one or more cards in their soul, the attack has go again, which means it's really powerful against all the light heroes, and both of the demons have actually something that supports attacking the light heroes, which brings that idea of light and shadow fighting against each other. And the last card I want to show today is Sir Bolton, Breaker of Dawn. So this is a light warrior hero. So we have seen both of the shadow heroes, and we have light warrior hero, and again today spoiled light illusionist hero. So we have 2 shadow heroes, 2 light heroes, and Bolton fights not only for the sake of his son Ios, but for all those he has sworn to protect, determined to defend his shining city. With Irina always in his prayers, he has ventured forth on his quest to halt the spread of corruption and death and defeat the shadows. So Bolton, Breaker of Dawn, is a light warrior and a master of engagement in the field, showing his prowess when charging into battle by leading the vanguard. So I don't have a description here for Illusionist hero, but as we have seen the demon tokens, I fully expect to see either the goddess or angel tokens coming out for both of the light heroes, and I'm really excited to see that. If you want to see more of the spoilers, head to fabtcg.com, which is their official website. You can then scroll down on the main page and there is Monarch spoilers there. There's way more cards coming in. There's definitely some really exciting reveals. As I said, the Illusionist Hero was a really interesting reveal today, really well made by Alpha Investment, so make sure go check that out. It is not on the official website just yet, but it is linked there, so if you go to the spoilers you can easily find this. It makes me really excited. I really want to get my hands on some of the Monarch cards if I can. I am signed up for some pre-releases. If you haven't signed up yet, I strongly suggest you find your LGS that is running a pre-release for this and go for it. The game is amazing. If you don't know how to play, there is an instruction. We are going to be making a how to play video within next 2 or 3 weeks, I think, because we are getting together with Scott, which is the other part of our LPG, and we are going to be making some videos on how to play this. We have some box openings coming up as well, so I'm myself getting really heavily into Flesh and Blood, so expect way more content from me. I am looking into getting all of that lore that they gave us. I'm going to start at Welcome to Wrath, which is set 1, and go through all of that lore and make some interesting videos for you guys so you can actually understand what is happening in the game, because the lore is amazing. And as I said, the lore is also shown very well in the card mechanics. Like, we have seen those demons actually punishing you for using their power, but their power being really, really high. Light also has their own mechanics, which is the soul, when you can charge cards from your hand, put them underneath your hero, have cards in your soul, and then you have special cards that let you banish your soul to do something. So the shadow wants to banish your soul, but there are also light cards that are working based on how many cards your opponent has banished this turn, for example, which works both against light and shadow, which is funny enough. But yeah, let us know, what do you think? Have you heard about Flesh and Blood so far? What do you think about the card game? Are you going to be playing it? Are you interested in playing it? Do you like the artwork? Let us know down in the comments, and if you are not subscribed yet, please do click that subscribe button. We are covering all sorts of card games. We have Dragon Ball, we have Digimon, and we are getting now into Flesh and Blood. We are also streaming every Tuesday on YouTube and every Thursday on Twitch at 7 PM UK time. Thank you guys for watching. My name is Peter, and I will see you around next time.